Tonight, television history could be made. Because somebody, one person, could potentially win, if luck is on their side, $1 billion from RVN Studios in Sioux City, Iowa. RVN presents Pepsi's Play for a Billion. And now, here's the star of our show, Ronnie Vidane. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening. Hello and welcome to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. Yes. Well, so glad you could be with us here tonight. For those of you, I guess if you're like really passionate about game shows like me, I recently discovered, and when I say recent, I mean honest to God, about a year ago. I found this video online, and it was a full version of the 2003 WB special called Pepsi's Play for a Billion. I saw that, and then I thought, that'd be interesting. An interesting concept for a game show. So, I kind of, I didn't really go full in on it, though, until about, I'd say probably 3-4 months ago. So, yeah, and kind of ever since the beginning of July, we've just been writing the script for it and preparing games and prizes and stuff. It has been pushed back now twice. This was supposed to originally air 9 days ago, but yeah, stuff just was not ready until now. So I feel like though now is the perfect timing though for this show, because we're going to be here over the next 3.5 hours. Yes, 3.5 hours giving away all kinds of cash. We may be potentially giving away $1 billion. Yes, billion with a B. Yeah, we're going to pick 10. Well, I guess I'll get into the full rules here shortly. But yeah, safe to say, not only do we have, the main game for $1 billion, we've got all kinds of other games too. So safe to say this night should be an interesting one, and hopefully we'll be able to give away tons and tons and tons and tons of cash. We had to search deep into the vault to find $1 billion though. So of the vaults here at RVN. But yeah, I think we found just enough. So I think we'll be good on that front. So let's describe, this is how the full show is going to work. I wrote this out. It's on the teleprompter here, and I'm just going to basically tell you what the rules of the game are. So here is how the show works. Now, throughout the year, ever since January when this contest was announced, whether it was on TV or on social media, anywhere you can find ads, Pepsi has just been running them. And the members of the public who bought specifically marked Pepsi products basically put in their entries on the company's website and enter a code marked on the package, whether it was the can or the lid of the bottle or whatever, right? There was over 16 million entries. Yeah, 16 million. And we chose 1,000 competitors to fly here to Sioux City, Iowa, and only 10 of them are going to be chosen, yes. The 10 audience members who were closest to the winning number, yes, there's a winning 6-digit number that they put into a little computer this morning. They are all in our database right now. So, and that'll be their number, their lucky number, whatever it is. Hopefully, it'll win them $1 billion tonight. Yes. Now, while the 1,000 people were picking out their lucky number, earlier this morning, I chose the lucky 6-digit number that was going to win somebody potentially $1 billion. So yeah, and we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that clip of where I did that after our first commercial break. But yeah, throughout the show, we will be picking 10 contestants, and they're gonna compete in the main game. That'll happen during the final hour of our show. So that'll be coming up in just about 2.5 hours when they play that show, play the main game. So yeah. Now, not only do we have the main game, how else are we going to fill in 2.5 hours worth of programming? We also have some musical performances from some of the biggest hits of the year so far that will be featured here tonight. Plus, we will also have many more games. We have, I think, three smaller games. There's 3 people could go home with a car. A duo, a team, could potentially take a trip around the whole world. And then we've also got somebody who's just playing for cash. Yeah, cash, because cash is good. Potentially up to $300,000 worth in cash. And then, of course, at the end, we have the big game, the main game that could potentially win somebody $1 billion. Yes, $1 billion. It's crazy. Pepsi, they've spent millions to run ads, promotions, promoting the show, and promoting ways you can get into the game, get into the giveaway. But now tonight is the lucky night to see whether or not we're going to have a big winner or not. Hopefully that will be, but like I said, we'll know within just a little over 3 hours time whether or not they have won $1 billion or not. So yeah, safe to say it's going to be a fun night. This is a one-time test experiment. Well, I guess I shouldn't really say it's a test, but hopefully, if this does well and it's liked and stuff, then we'll possibly have this as like a yearly contest. So yeah, I think that's all I really got to say on that, except for coming up next. We are going to, well, like I told you earlier, we had the process of, me doing the $1 billion number, well, at least picking out the digits to, go from there, obviously. So, yeah, when we come back, we're going to show you that video, and hopefully, well, we'll start picking contestants, and we'll play for that, what is it, the car? Yeah, the cars. So, yeah, 3 cars, 3 contestants. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll take a break. More of Pepsi's Play for $1 Million when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
Tight. Look at the other one. You know what I do? I wear them in the shower. Ever wear clothes in the shower, Bill? Never. You dress, and you clean. Open the door, go about your business. He's a 10. 10. See how that feels. Better. That's a 10.
¿Es el conquistador?
Guess what, Bill? You're a 10.
Ellos van apretados.
Are you a Shoes Circus Clown Club member?
Platinum.
What do you get with that card?
Big top points.
You know, I imagine over the years you've mind-melded your Magnum Jupiter brain to those other Saturn ring brains at Microsoft.
I have.
Just wondering, are they ever going to come out with something that'll make our computers moist and chewy like cake so we can just eat them while we're working? If it's yes, give me a signal. Just your choice. Knew it.
These have been a little rough, man.
Oh, man, just brutal.
You know, it's times like these that need the tools and research. Take control. Rise up.
No.
What? Stop.
Well, I can't flex the golden pipes.
It's not the venue.
It's inspiration.
Any place.
Fine.
Okay, where was I?
Learn to fly again.
Take control with one of the most powerful investing machines there is. Join the 1,000 new accounts a day at E-Trade.
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
What the French
Do you
toast?
think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint licker?
Pickle you, kumquat!
You're overreacting.
No, Bill, overreacting was when I put your convertible into a wood chipper. Stinky McStink face! You Hoboken. Fabulous. New Orbit Raspberry Mint cleans another dirty mouth. For a good clean feeling, no matter what.
Hey, Dave, the light.
I can't. I have to cut the cheese.
I thought you cut the cheese already.
It wasn't me.
I heard you cut the cheese this morning.
I like to cut the cheese in spurts throughout the day.
You should cut the cheese first thing in the morning like me. Otherwise, it starts backing
I
up.
couldn't. My girlfriend was here this morning, and you know how that goes.
I cut the cheese in front of my girl once. I never heard the end of it.
You ever see a woman cut the cheese?
Nah, they don't do it right. They're too delicate.
My grandmother cut the cheese all the time, especially as she got older.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be in the back. I'm gonna pinch a loaf.
Want me to pull your finger?
Will you pulling my finger help me cut the cheese?
Oh, yeah. If I pull your finger, you'll be cutting the cheese within seconds.
Oh, yeah. I have to run. Gotta drop the kids off at the pool.
Goes for the pick, my phone stays on lit. Glide with the stride, I shoot and don't miss. Sprint through your city, the block stay on bent. Gotta lace them up nice and tight and then dip.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. Well, past me is going to, well, introduce you to tonight's lucky number that could win the $1 billion number, which could win somebody millions and millions, billion dollars here tonight. So, let's go to Pastor Ronnie for the results here. Well, if I thought I pulled it up here. At least I should have. Why am I not seeing it? Alright, well, we'll do it like this. Okay, I think we're... Oh, I had it right here, but then oh, dear Lord. Technical difficulties. Oh, Jesus. Okay, oh, because it's right there for some reason. Okay, well, I found the original. Okay, here we go. So here's Pastor Ronnie telling you all about the $1 billion number. Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. Now it is time to pick the $1 billion number. So here is how we will determine it. We're going to roll 6 10-sided dice, and that will determine the numbers in the 6-digit number and not the final 6-digit number. So after we pick the 6 numbers, we will then pick them out of our little tin here. We'll mix them around, of course, and then we'll pick them one at a time to determine the $1 billion number. So here we go. So if you want to pick your own 6-digit number, I would recommend going in another room and muting the TV while you pick the numbers. So here we go. Our first roll is a 2. And the producers in my ear, they have confirmed it is a 2. So standards and practices off stage. So that is a 2. We'll now roll again. It is 6. Confirmation. Yes, it is a 6. There we go. Sorry. Next roll. Another 6. Can we confirm that? Okay, there we go. So we have confirmed it is a 6. We'll put that down into the tip. Roll again. An 8. Confirm it. Okay, yes, it is an 8. Another roll. 2 more rolls left. Ooh, another 2. Can confirm that it is a 2. Alright, one final roll. Determine the last digit in the $1 billion number. 4. Can we confirm? Yes, we confirm it is a 4. Alright, so here we go. Now that we have picked the 6 digits that will be in the $1 billion number, we will determine the final numbers. I believe it's 2, 4, 2 6s, and 2 8s. So let's determine the final $1 billion number. First digit is a 4, so that's the first digit in the $1 billion number. there's 2 2s in there. And the last one, of course, a 6. So here is the $1 billion number, 426826. So, hey, if one of our, of course, if somebody has an exact match to the $1 billion number, which we just revealed, they will win the $1 billion. However, though, if there isn't an exact match, the person closest to the $1 billion number will win a guaranteed prize of $1 million. Of course, that will be determined in a lot of different ways by our computer, who holds all the numbers, all 1,000 lucky numbers, and it'll kind of compare it, imagine, and determine the 10 closest, and we will be picking those throughout the show, the 10 closest people to the $1 billion number throughout the show tonight, and they will play in the final elimination game coming up in just under 3 hours from now during the 10 p.m. Eastern hour of our show. So yeah, just like that, 426826, that is officially the $1 billion number. We'll take a break. More of Pepsi's Play for $1 Billion after this. Stay tuned.
Man, I might just chill tonight.
Puppy monkey baby. 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 Puppy monkey baby.
Mountain Dew Kickstart. Dew, juice, caffeine.
I'm hungry. Take it from Crinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is post sugar rice Crinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in sugar rice Crinkles is crinkled with honey and sugar. It's so good, I crinkle every time I eat it. Yet, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love Post Sugar Rice Crinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for Post Sugar Rice Crinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
Great night for a swim.
I don't have my bathing suit.
That's okay. I knew it all. Moon. What could possibly make this moment more perfect?
With a great taste that will fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
You tried these new berries and cream Starburst? Pardon me. What kind of Starburst did you just say?
Berries
Berries. Berries and what else?
and cream.
Oh! Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
How do I tell her I'm sorry? Apology about 3,000. I'm a big fan.
she from?
Yeah, Scott.
You know that little video we made? Well, I kind of sold it to a chain of XXX video stores and spent all the money on lap dances. But hey, Bud Light.
She totally bought it.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always worth it.
No one's ever gonna see this, right?
Wrong.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. So glad you could be with us here tonight. In fact, by this time, in about 3 hours, we're going to have a guaranteed millionaire in our building and potentially a billionaire. It's just crazy to think about. The time's going to fly by so fast here over these next 3 hours. It's going to be unbelievable, to say the least. Alrighty, but we're going to get into our first game of the night. We've got 3 contestants, potentially. We've got 3 contestants who could potentially win 3 cars. So yeah, we have them all in the parking lot of our studios, and they're just waiting to drive off in one of them potentially here, or all 3 of them. All 3 of them can drive them off the lot here. You know what I mean, okay? Alrighty, now if you've seen Gigantic the series, the end games that we play, it's pretty much going to be exactly in terms of how we play this game. It's going to be just like that, at least. So yeah, here we go. We're going to welcome up our first contestant here. Everybody, please say hello to Winston. Welcome to the show, Winston. Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here tonight, and good luck to all of you. Yes, he means for those of you who could potentially be playing for $1 million here tonight. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens, obviously. Alrighty, so here's how this is going to work. Like I said, we've got 3 cars here, and you can potentially take one of them. So we're playing tonight for a luxurious BMW worth $46,515. So what's going to happen is that we're going to be playing a game of 3 strikes. Now, we've got 3 yellows. Well, we have 5 yellows and then 3 red strikes. Now, each time he gets a yellow, we'll light up a number, well, starting from the 4 and going on. So we'll put those in here. However, though, sprinkled in are 3 strikes, 3 red discs. It's just like the Price is Right version of 3 strikes. Although when they did it for Let's Make a Deal mashup week with the Price is Right, they kind of did a similar format to this. So, yeah. That's where the inspiration for this game came up. So, Winston's going to be picking the chips out one by one, and you know, for each one he lights up, we're going to give away $1,000. We're going to get rid of the rule starting next season on Gigantic, the series of, you know, $1,004 and then $2,046. We're going to get rid of that rule, and instead, what'll probably end up happening is that we'll start out at $1,000, and then we keep doubling it until you get all 5 numbers. So then you'd get, you know, so $16,000 along with the card, just like that. So, yeah. So we'll start you out at $1,000 for the first one we get, and then we'll keep doubling it until you get all 5. Because if you do, not only do you win the car, but you win $16,000 worth in gas money, which could be very, very useful right now, to say the least. So, yeah, I just want to make sure I know what time we need to go to break so that, you know. So, here we go. Here is your first disc. Pick it out here. Oh, it's a red. That's not a way to start it out. Oh, well. Was that good, Winston? No, not at all. In fact, you take the microphone, because I've got one on my shirt. So we'll just do it that way. That'll be easy. Yellow. There you go. So your first $1,000 is on the board just like that, right? Yeah. All right, and then we'll light up here the first number, the 4. Next one. Yellow again. We'll light up the second number, and you've got $2,000. Good job, Winston. Thank you, Ronnie. And at least, well, okay. Well, the earpiece can stay out of my ear for now. Here we go. Oh, a red. That's all right. All right, Winston, we're going to give you an offer here. You can keep the $2,000 that you've won so far, or you can keep picking out of here. We've got 3 yellows and 1 red left. Now, if you get the red, you lose everything. So yeah, but we will give you $100 for each number you've lit up. So that'd be the $200 guaranteed. So keep the 2,000 or risk 1,800 bucks. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna keep playing.
All right. The odds are definitely in your favor here, so maybe. Yeah, yellow. All right. You've got $4,000. You want to take the $4,000 and walk away, or you want to keep playing?
I might go. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right. Hey, it's all up to you, Winston, so. Yellow! $8,000! Wow! All right, you can keep the $8,000 or you can go one more. $62,515 would be your total if you went for it and grabbed the yellow with the cash on top of it. So what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna stop. 50-50. I don't know. I don't trust that.
Oh, what? Hey, it's what you decide. $8,000 to Winston, everybody. However, though, we're going to see what would have happened if you would have kept playing.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Yeah, well, I have to. It's in my contract here. Ah, you would have went home with $400. Congratulations, Winston. $8,000. You made the right decision.
Thank you, Ronnie.
All righty, we're going to bring up the next contestant here. It is Mel. Let's get him up here. Mel, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ronnie.
All righty, so here we're going to lower the mic to your level here. Whoop, don't have it roll off the chair. All righty, now you're going to try your luck at this now. So you know the rules. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's not waste any more time. First number, a yellow. So we light up the 4 and you've got $1,000 still in no danger.
Yay.
All right. Yellow again. That's $2,000.
Woo. Come on, keep going.
Yellow again. 4,000 rather, because it keeps doubling. $4,000.
Wow.
All right, let's try it again here. Yellow! Oh my! You've doubled it to $8,000. You are not in any danger. If you come out here and you pick out the yellow, instead of giving you $16,000, we're gonna double that to $32,000. So potentially $78,515 in cash and car. He could Mel could win here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Red! Darn it. Hey, that's all right. You could still win $16,000 on top of that.
Okay, whatever. It's money.
It is. Yo! There you go, Mel. Congratulations. $16,000 in the car.
Oh, thank you so much.
There you go. It's just that simple. We've already given away $70,000 worth in cash and car here. Next contestant, our final contestant here is Ducky. Welcome to the show, Ducky.
Thank you, Ronnie. It's so nice to meet you.
All righty. Well, you're seeing how it works. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to get that jotted down here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. That's right. All right. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Red. Ah, that's not a good start, isn't it?
No, not at all.
Try it again. Yellow. There you go. $1,000 in your bank.
Yay.
Next selection here. Yellow.
Yes.
$2,000. All right. This next one's worth $4,000.
Come on, yellow.
Oh, that's a red. Well, Ducky, you're pretty much in the same spot as Winston was at this point. You can keep the $2,000 and keep playing, or you and get $200 if you pick the red on your next time up. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go for it.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Yellow. $4,000. All right. I'll ask you again. You want to keep the $4,000 or you want to keep playing? Right now, you're towing the same road here as Winston. So what do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna stop.
All right. Hey, that's your decision. $4,000 to Ducky, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we were only able to give away 1 out of the 3 cars, but that's okay. Ducky, let's see what would have happened if you would have gone for it.
Okay.
Oh, it would have been a yellow. You would have had $8,000. Now, at this point, Winston would have his luck would have ran out on the final one. Well, would it have done it for you? Who knows? We'll see. Oh, it would have for you as well. So you could have won $4,000 more. But hey, $4,000, not too shabby at all. Boy, we gave away nearly $75,000 in cash and car right there. When we come back, we're going to have 2 songs. Yes, we're going to showcase 2 songs. Remember, they're the biggest hits of the year so far. So stay tuned. More Pepsi's Play for a Billion after the break.
My mom says I need back-to-school clothes, so she signed up for Stitch Fix. It's someone who does the shopping for us, which Mom says is a relief because I'm a handful in the dressing room. It's so easy. We tell them what I like, my sizes, and the budget. Then I get a big box full of cool stuff just for me. We keep what works and send back the rest. Mom likes that there are items starting at $10 and that there's no subscription required. I like that it's just my style. Stitch Fix.
What's that? Do you have insurance on this car? No. It must be Eagle Man.
I've got something for you.
Oh, look at those low rates.
Okay, Eunice, travel plans. I need to be in New York on Monday, LA on Tuesday, New York on Wednesday, LA on Thursday, New York on Friday. Got it? Got it. So you want to work here? What really makes you think you deserve a job?
Well, sir, I think I'm good at figures and I have a sharp mind.
Excellent. Can you start on Monday?
Yes, sir, absolutely, without hesitation.
Congratulations. Welcome aboard. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Any conclusions here, Bill Bob? Call right, load, door, keep it 10. Business is business, and as we all know, in order to get something done, you got to do something. In order to do something, we got to get to work. So let's get to work. Thank you for tuning me. Petey did a bang-up job. I'm putting you in charge of Pittsburgh. I know it's perfect, Peter. That's why I picked Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's perfect. Peter, may I call you Pete? Call me Pete. Pete.
Is Mr. Schindler here to see you?
Home to wait 15 seconds.
Can you wait 15 seconds?
I'll wait 15 seconds.
Congratulations on your deal in Denver, Dave. I'm putting you down to deal with Dallas. Don, is it a deal? Do we have a deal? It's a deal. I gotta go. I got a call coming in. Hi, Doc. Just tell the guy.
In this fast-moving, high-pressure, get-it-done-yesterday world, aren't you glad there's one company that can keep up with it all?
You got a deal? Good. I'm putting you down to deal with Dick. Dick, what's the deal with the deal? Are we dealing? We're dealing. Dave, it's a deal with Don, Dork, and Dick. Dork, it's a deal with Dave, Dick, and Dave. Don, it's a Dork with Dick, Dave, and Dick. Gotta go, Dave. Disconnecting. Gotta go, Dick. Disconnecting. Gotta go, Dad. Disconnecting.
Federal Express. And it absolutely positively has to be there overnight.
Hello, I'm the Minister of Tourism. You're a secret government agency saving vacations. Families are getting swindled. Why? Because hotels hate your guts. Yes, just come on. Test baby. Rent a vacation home from HomeAway.com. Space, privacy, freedom. Why hotel when you can home away?
Oh, nothing works on this acne.
Hi. Who? I'm a licensed dermatology provider from Curology. Answer a few questions, I'll look at your skin and prescribe you a personalized cream.
Wow.
Curology. Skincare with a face.
Well, hello. Mr. D again. Our subject? Value Express combos at the Racks drive-thru. These tasty delights are priced in low, even dollar amounts. So there's no change. That's just grand. Because Mr. Delicious just had some rather delicate surgery. If there's no change, he doesn't have to squirm so much to put it back in his pocket. Now, does he? his combo and drives ever so slowly over the speed bump. Tickety-dee.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. It's now time for our first two musical performances of the night here. Yeah, we'll stop the music right there. Like I said, these are some of the biggest hits of the year we'll be showcasing right here for you all tonight. And they're going to be back-to-back together, so, well, that's how you're going to hear them, at least. So, yeah. So, with Not Like Us, it's Kendrick Lamar, and with Lies, 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 it's Morgan Wallen. Enjoy.
Yeah, free throw, man, damn, call an ambulance. Tell him, please, bro, never knew to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. What's up with these lonely air? Trying to see Compton. They in the street and hating. Marlon, they mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to school with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some him. Pull on him, extra bully that flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. You hear me? They talk to him and they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wah, 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 wah. Now fuck him up. Wah, 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 wah. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a... Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think that they gon' let you disrespect Pop? I think that open show will be your last stop. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Word, Lucas, and Bird? Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Ain't Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something be rest that's for you? Malibu most wanted. He don't love boy, you ball boy, fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this jumping. You get a wedgie. We flipped over your boxes. Over your foe. The other option. Better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a document. And a pop star quit hiding. The caption won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He around get polished. No rain call like he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central. And not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs a subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. I put the wrong label on me. I'ma get them dropped. Music and I won't pass the ox. How many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Devil is a lie. Here, 69 God. Yeah, need to steady us inside. Roll ass up like a fresh pack of time. City is back up. It's a must. We outside. They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers will choose a town for to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run into Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real challenge. You call future when you didn't see the club. Little baby help you get your lingo up. 21, get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Primo said you could be from Northside. 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta where you need a few dollars. When you got a colony, you a colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. He was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky. He a 59 God, freaky. He a 59 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky, he a 59 God, freaky, freaky. God, hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me say O-V, ho. O-V. Say O-V, ho. O-V. Step this way, step that way, then step this way. step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? They step this way, step that way. They step this way, step that way. Don't come down with the sun. I won't let myself when the morning comes. No thoughts of your body running through my head. No bottle of birth on the side of the bed. It wasn't no thing to give you up. I never reached for you in another touch. Don't ever think about you then. And girl, I won't call again. And again, ain't nothing but lies, lies, lies. Look into my eyes. I'm still a fool for you. Nothing I wouldn't do for you. Lies, lies, lies. Girl, I'm on a damn head down. Habits and heartbreaks are hard to break, so I just did the same old lies, lies, lies. Yeah, baby, I can try to act like I don't give a damn, but I do. Bet you're missing me bad as I miss you. Snowballs to a phone call sounded something stupid, baby, cause the truth is the 90 proof is telling me lies, lies, lies. Look into my eyes. I'm still a fool for you. Nothing I wouldn't do for you. Lies, lies, lies. Girl, I'm on a damn head down. Habits and heartbreaks are hard to break, so I just did the same old lies, lies, lies to myself. Why in the hell do I keep saying I can get you back? That's about as honest as saying that. I don't come down with the sun. I won't let myself when the morning comes. Them ain't nothing but lies, lies, lies. Look into my eyes. I'm still a fool for you. Nothing I wouldn't do for you. Lies, lies, lies. Girl, I'm on a damn head top. Habits and heartbreaks are hard to break, so I just did the same old lies, lies, lies. Lies, lies, lies.
Woo! Thank you very much, Kendrick Lamar and Morgan Wallen. When we come back, we're going to pick our first two competitors that could be playing for $1 billion tonight. Stay tuned.
You can never be too careful. Things happen all the time. You know, I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance. Oh dear, not again.
decided to fire gerbils out of this cannon through the Owen outpost. Cute little guy. Fire. And again. So close. Fire.
Grandma, can you come out and play?
Sure, Ellie. Oh my, you might want to come here and help Grandma.
What's the matter, Grandma? Can't you stand?
Oh, sorry, honey. It's my knees. They don't work the way they used to.
Does this ever happen to you? Are you on Medicare? You may qualify for a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost to you. Call the health hotline to see if you qualify. Our friendly agents are standing by 24/7 to help you. We also have braces for your shoulder, ankle, or back pain. And if you're covered by Medicare, you may qualify for free delivery.
Grandma, slow down. I can't keep up.
Maybe you can use a knee brace too, Ellie. Catch me if you can, kiddo.
Call now to get your pain-relieving knee brace.
Operators are standing by. Call 800-915-8941. That's 800-915-8941. Again, 800-915-8941. That's 800-915-8941.
457.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. Hi. We are now going to pick the first two contestants that are closest to the $1 billion number. As I had told you earlier, after we had picked the $1 billion number, that those numbers, all 1,000 people's lucky numbers that they had chosen, they were going to be put into our database. And we've also put in the big $1 billion number. We've put that number into as well, and we've got now the top 10 who are closest to that number. Now, these are in no particular order. The top two. So, well, no, not the top two, but the first two we're going to be picking are, we'll just go one at a time here. The first competitor here out of our 1,000 people in our studio audience who will have a chance to play for $1 billion is, drumroll, Bear. Welcome to Pepsi's Play for a Billion, Bear.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here tonight, and this could be my lucky night.
Yes, it very well could be your lucky night. So where do you come from?
Charlottesville, North Carolina. Yeah.
Well, I think you mean Charlotte, North Carolina, but
yeah, I'm just a little nervous, that's all.
Yeah, completely understandable. I get that. So, what brings you here? Well, first of all, let me just ask you this: how did you enter? Where did you get your entries at, or how'd you find them? Whatever. You know what I mean.
Oh, well, I was driving to South Carolina, to Greenville, South Carolina, and I stopped about halfway to get me a Pepsi and some pizza, because gas station pizza is just so good. But I don't know, something told me to just get a Pepsi in my head. I wasn't really particular about what to drink, I was just thirsty, so yeah, I picked up the Pepsi, didn't even actually realize that they were running a contest until I was done with my food, and I got back on the road, and they played an ad on the radio. So luckily enough, my Pepsi was about halfway done at the time. I pulled over on the side of the road, and I picked up the cap, and I saw that, hey, I could use it as an entry to get onto this stage, and here I am.
Wow, a big, long story, but we love it, and I'm sure Pepsi surely appreciates that. They will appreciate that, evidently. I don't know. They might. I don't know. All of our Pepsi spokespersons are waiting backstage. They're currently writing up the check for $1 billion right now. So, but yeah, I mean, hey, you were just heading to, what was it, friends or family?
Family. It was Easter weekend, so yeah.
Oh, okay, so family time, obviously. In fact, we had one competitor here who just got their entry to get here just about a week ago. So yeah, they're here. That's what I was told by, well, the producer in my ear as you were telling me the story about it. They could be in the top 10. They might not be in the top 10. Who knows? We'll see later on here tonight. But yeah, so all that matters is that you are here. Are you ready to go? Are you in for what's about to happen here in about 2 hours from now?
Hopefully so. I think, I pretty much actually used my birth year to narrow down the numbers. So, yeah.
So you used your full birth year to pick the numbers.
Well, no, not like that. I used about half the numbers in my birth. Well, on my birthday. My birthday and then my birth year as well.
Alrighty. Well, I know some people came here with the system. Some they just randomly appeared in their head, or really, everyone has a different system on how they picked their lucky 6-digit number. But in your case, it got you right down here onto the stage. So congratulations, Bear Bear. We'll see you in just under 2 hours.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Alrighty, time to introduce our next contestant. Well, the second of 10 will be playing for $1 billion. Valentino, welcome to the show, Valentino.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here, and I'm just so excited to get picked.
Yeah, well, safe to say, you were picked out of the 1,000 people. 16 million entries that were sent to Pepsi, whether online, through the mail, whatever. So yeah, out of the 16 million, you're one of the top 10 that just made it down on this stage. The odds were just so, they were so little in your favor. 1 out of 16 million. Geez Louise, did you think you were going to get down here?
No, not at all, to say the least. I am still quite pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, so did you have, I'm going to ask you, Valentino, what I asked Bear Bear. How did you get your entry?
Well, remember when I told you I said that I got my entry about a week ago?
Yeah.
I was that person.
Oh, no kidding, actually.
What? Yeah.
Wow, no wonder why the producers told me, because you were next up.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, so what were you doing last week that made you think, oh, I'm going to go out and buy a Pepsi and enter this contest?
Well, I had been seeing all year about the contest, online and on TV and stuff. I didn't think much of it at the time just because, the odds were probably going to be on a whim last week. Hey, I'm going to go buy a bottle of Pepsi from our gas station.
All right, so another gas station entry here.
Yeah, yeah, I was on my lunch break from work and I just decided, oh, what the hell, I'll get a Pepsi.
Well,
and so I opened up the bottle and I saw, oh, hey, I can enter. This was a good entry. So I entered it in and I got the call on Sunday night to pack a bag because I'm flying here to Sioux City on Monday. And yeah, and so here I am.
Yeah, here you are, and you're in the top 10. So congratulations to you, Valentino.
Thank you, Ronnie.
And you can head off stage over here. Progressively throughout the next, up until we play the elimination game with our top 10, we're just going to be picking names, usually 2 at a time or 1 at a time, whatever. So, yeah, the elimination game will take place at 12 after 10 Eastern time here tonight. So 10:12 Eastern time we'll be playing the game. So, yeah, the elimination game for a potential prize of $1 billion. When we come back, we're going to have 2 teams of competitors here, 2 teams of 2, potentially playing for a trip around the world. Stay tuned.
About identity theft, it's time you got to know LifeLock.
I'm Todd Davis, and I'm here to prove just how safe your identity can be with LifeLock. That's my real social security number.
Is he serious? You're nuts, man.
You believe that?
Leading the way in identity theft prevention, LifeLock helps keep your personal information safe, even in the wrong hands.
If anything happens for any reason while you're a client of LifeLock, we will cover all losses and all expenses up to $1 million.
$1 million? today.
How do I...
Someone steals my identity. He goes into an RV dealership to buy this $82,000 RV using my name, my credit. Well, he didn't know that I had signed up for LifeLock. I get a telephone call, he gets arrested, end of story.
We aim to stop identity theft before it happens. And I can show you how to guarantee
Security, peace of mind, protection. That's what we all want. That's what LifeLock provides.
every 3 seconds an identity is stolen. We're here to make sure it doesn't happen to you.
LifeLock really does work. Call now or visit our website to guarantee your good name. You'll also see a huge reduction in junk mail and pre-approved credit offers.
Okay, no junk mail, sign me up.
Protect yourself, your family, and all you've worked for. Guarantee your good name now.
I signed up.
I'm locking it.
My good name is safe. With LifeLock on your site, you can stop looking over your shoulder because we've got your back. Call now or go online. Get peace of mind. LifeLock guarantees your good name.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby. So love made baby soft, with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby that grew up very sexy, performing bath, body lotion, body powder, and body mist. So innocent it may well be the sexiest fragrance around. Love's baby soft, because innocence is sexier than you think. For your baby at Christmas.
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet, a place where animals play. It's called the forest, but every year we start forest fires. A careless match, a cigarette, and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
Like most actors, my real job is saving the world. Start with plain water, add bubbles, mix in the perfect flavor. Look, soda that's better for you and all of us. Less sugar, less bottles. If only I could make this message go viral.
You doing it, Scarlett. Yeah, you doing it. Changing the world, one sip at a time.
Sorry, Coke and Pepsi.
Oh yeah, she done it. So
Like most actors, my real job is saving the world. Start with plain water, add bubbles, mix in the perfect flavor. Look, soda that's better for you and all of us. Less sugar, less bottles. If only I could make this message go viral.
you doing it, Scarlett. Yeah, you doing it. Changing the world, one sip at a time.
Sorry, Coke and Pepsi.
Oh yeah, she done it. Soda Stream.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. It is now time to give away more prizes to potentially 4 lucky people here. We have got 2 teams now. Team 1, we have got Cassie and Toby. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you, Ronnie.
And then on Team 2 here, as you can see, we've got Brock and Eddie. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here tonight.
Alrighty, so we are going to play. Excuse me. We are going to be playing now. You 2 teams will be competing for a trip around the world. So yeah, here are all your destinations. So from here, from Sioux City, tomorrow, you guys will fly to London. Well, the team does. They'll go to London, then they'll go to Amsterdam, then they'll go to Cairo, Egypt, then on to Singapore, then on to Tokyo. That should be fun. And then the film capital of the world, Los Angeles, California, before ending, you know, wherever your guys' hometown is. So, yeah, does that sound like a good trip to you all?
Yeah, it sounds fantastic. Yes, yes, yes.
So, that's worth almost $51,000 worth in travel for you all. So, here is how the format of the show is going to work. Earlier last week, we gave them the flags and some facts about 50 countries. Yes, 50 countries. Between 7 and 10, depending on how much time we have to quiz them on, or to be, you know, quiz them on here tonight. Yeah, of course, like I said, depending on how much time we have. So we will first show the flag of the country. You guys will be able to see it in the monitor in front of you, and then I'll kind of turn my podium around so that you all at home can see the flag. And then one of the two of you must buzz in, and at first we'll guess the country, obviously, of the flag, and then you two must work together to name the capital city, the currency, the current head of state, and a curious fact about the country. Correct answers will start out at $100, and then we'll keep increasing them $100 for each round until we run out of time. The final round, no matter what happens, will be worth $1,000 per correct answer. So, yeah, because we're all about big money around here. So, yeah, whoever has the most money at the end of the game will win the trip around the world, and you'll receive the cash in traveler's checks. So, there we go. All righty, are we ready to go?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Here is country number 1. You all can see that now at home. All right, buzz in. Toby.
Japan.
Correct. Capital city.
Tokyo.
Correct. Currency, please.
The yen.
Correct. Current head of state, please.
Akihito.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Brock and Eddie, current head of state of Japan.
Naruhito.
Yes, we'll accept that. Pronunciation doesn't matter as long as you can sound it out, and, then the producers will tell me whether or not it's acceptable or not. Alrighty, curiosity of Japan, please.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I'm sorry, that is the incorrect answer. Hanami is the tradition of cherry blossom viewing. Don't know what that means, but yeah. Anyway, right now the score is $300 for Toby and Cassie, $100 for Eddie and Brock. There we go. Forgot your name for 2 seconds. All right, here is country number 2. Eddie.
Tonga.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Cassie or Toby?
Switzerland.
Correct. Capital city, please.
Oh, shit. Shoot.
I'm sorry. You're out of time. You took a little too long. Oh, shit definitely was not the correct answer. We'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'm sorry you're out of time. That means no more guessing here. It was 500 now to 100. Capital of Switzerland is Bern. Yes, Bern. So we'll move on to the next one. $300 for each correct answer here, and here is the next flag. Brock.
Brazil.
Correct. Capital, please.
Brasilia.
Correct. Currency, please.
Real.
Correct. Current head of state, please.
Luis Lula da Silva.
Correct. Curiosity, please.
There are more than 400 airports in Brazil.
Correct. You guys just swept around Brock and Eddie.
Wow.
1,600 to 500. This is still anybody's game. $400 per correct answer now. Here is the next country's flag. Brock.
Colombia.
Correct. Capital city, please.
Bogota.
Correct. Currency, please. Out of time. Toby or Cassie? All right. You guys didn't have to buzz in there, but yeah, just one of you say it.
Peso.
Correct. Head of state, please.
Gustav. Shoot, forgot his last name.
Yes, it was Petro. Gustavo Petro. Well, Cassie and Toby, they are inching closer, but Brock and Eddie extend their lead. It's $2,400 to $900 right now. Round 5, we're at $500 per correct answer now. So this is type match. You might not think it is because of the big gap. But yeah, this truly is anybody's game. Here is the next flag. There you go. Yes, Cassie.
Thailand.
Correct. Currency, capital, please.
Bangkok.
Correct. Currency, please.
The baht.
Correct. Current head of state, please.
Queen Elizabeth II, I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, that is wrong. Brock and Hetty, current head of state, please.
Maha Vajira Longcorn.
Yes, that's correct. We're not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's close enough according to our producers. Correct. Curiosity, please.
It is illegal to leave your house without underwear on.
Yes, that is a pretty interesting curiosity, but you're right. Hey, that's all that matters. Alrighty, 3,400 now to 2,400. So, like I said, still a very close game here. $600 per correct answer here. So, here is the next flag. There it is. Yes, Eddie.
Bhutan.
Yeah, whatever. We'll accept that. Capital city, please.
Thimphu.
Correct. Currency, please.
Nagoldrum.
Correct. Current head of state, please.
Jigme Kesar Namsayel Wangchuk.
That is correct. That might not be, like I said, correct pronunciation, but as long as you're able to pronounce it in a somewhat recognizable format, and the producers will let me know in my ear if you did, then you'll still get the points. So, yeah, alrighty. Curiosity, please.
Bhutan is the only nation in the world where the sale of tobacco is banned.
Correct. You guys swept the category. You guys swept the category. It is $6,400 to $2,400 now. Now, I am hearing in my ear that this is the final. We only have time for one more round here. So, let's turn on the music. Alrighty here. $1,000 per correct answer. $1,000 per correct answer. Here we go. This is the final round. $1,000 apiece. This is still anybody's game. Here is the final flag. Yes, Eddie.
Tajikistan.
Correct. Capital city, please.
Dushanbe.
Correct. Currency, please.
Ruble.
Correct. Current head of state, please.
Emomali Rahman.
Correct. Curiosity, please. Doesn't matter. You guys are going around the world. Eddie and Brock are team 2 here. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
So you've got $10,400 worth in traveler's checks along with your trip around the world. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty. However, though, Cassie and Mr. Tobians, I am so sorry. Unfortunately, you guys will not go home empty-handed. We're going to give you guys the $2,400 worth of traveler's checks, and we will send you on the first leg of their trip to London. So congratulations, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Well, as Conman just said and predicted correctly, we are going to a commercial break. So, yeah, coming up next, we're going to pick the next 2 competitors that will be playing for $1 billion. Plus, we'll have the next 2 songs we'll be featuring for you all here tonight. It's the biggest singles of the year. So stay tuned. More Pepsi's Play for $1 Billion in about 4 minutes.
Airborne, created by a teacher who was sick of catching colds in class, at drugstores everywhere.
Hi, I just moved in next door, and I was wondering, could I borrow a Diet Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi? Sure. Come in. Don't move. Yes.
How about something else?
No, that's okay. Listen, if you don't have a Diet Pepsi...
No, I got it.
must be my roommate, Danny.
Danny?
Hi, I'm Danielle. You got another Diet Pepsi?
Sure.
Diet Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Are you gonna get out of here?
In a while. I gotta get back.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too, baby.
Spend less time cleaning tough dirt. Vim Cream cleans the tough stuff easy.
As Nintendo begins to take on new forms, it's important that we can measure how addictive they truly are.
The new Game Boy Micro. Extremely portable. Extremely stylish.
Way to look at Pepsi and Diet Pepsi.
It's beautiful.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. Now, originally, this part of the show, what I was going to have is that I was going to do the pick, or we had picked two more contestants. We were going to do that first and then the musical performances. But then I thought, it makes sense to do the musical performances first, because then at the end, whatever time we have left before the next commercial, we can, interview them and chat with them. So, we're going to do that right now. So we're going to do our next two performances. The next two, some of the biggest hits of the year so far. So, with Lose Control, we've got Teddy Sims, and with $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richmond. So, here you go.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Oh, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me. when you're not here with me. I'm falling apart and falling. You can't lose control when you're not here with me. You're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Woo! With Lose Control, that was Teddy Sims, and with $1 Million Baby, that was, excuse me, Tommy Richmond. Now it's time to pick our next two contestants that are going to be sitting here on this chair right next to me. I got to be careful. These are TV dinner trays I'm sitting on here that I don't, collapse on. Our first contestant up here is Spotty. Our next competitor, our third competitor here is Spotty. Welcome to the show, Spotty.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here, and I'm just honored to be part of the top 10.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to shut off all the lights here first. Not because they're not cool or anything. It's just because we don't need them anymore. At least not right now. So what would you do with the $1 billion? Well, I guess I'll kind of ask that kind of throughout the elimination game, but yeah, boy, well, I guess while we're on the subject, what would you do with the $1 billion?
Oh my goodness, I don't even know. It's just so much money that I don't know. Well, depending on whether or not I get the million or the $1 billion, I'll kind of decide from there.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a smart idea, have certain goals for a certain prize and then have, maybe those same goals and maybe a couple more for the bigger prize, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so how did you enter into this drawing? I mean, obviously you would have had to have seen the advertisements.
Well, actually, my mom told me about it when she was reading the newspapers. I think it was about a couple of weeks after the contest was announced. I didn't know it was going on, so so she had told me about it, and I thought, it was interesting enough, all right. But yeah.
Over the huge winner. Yeah, well, we will do that. You're kind of what's it called? Foreshadowing the events here. So yeah, we will. We've got the confetti set up. We've got the cannons surrounded the whole studio here. So yeah, we'll definitely have confetti. But yeah, sorry for the interruption. Continue your story.
Yeah, so I had kept it in the back of my head. I didn't think much of it until, I was, well, I'm safe to say, I saw it again on probably a week or so later on the newspapers, and I thought, yeah, what the heck, Pepsi's hyping this up, so let's see if the hype is for real. So I brought a 2-liter pop for my family, just share and have a good time with it and stuff. Well, we didn't really notice anything suspicious at first. However, though, once my wife noticed the cap, and it said how to enter, and that it was a good entry. And then I thought, holy, I can't say the actual word.
Yeah, sure, fair enough.
But yeah, safe to say I entered it in, and yeah, we got the call that everything was good for me to come down here, and so I'm here.
All right, and where do you come from?
Portland, Maine.
All right, so you come from up north, about as north as you can get here in the United States. Well, I guess Minnesota, there's some stuff up there, but yeah, so hopefully you do well here tonight, and hopefully you walk away with $1 million or potentially $1 billion. I will say, however, though, there's other prizes, other cash prizes that they could win during the game. I'm not going to spoil too much of that just yet. But yeah, so good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so that was Spotty. We're going to introduce now contestant number 4. Contestant number 4, and that is Tucker. Welcome to the show, Tucker.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Where do you hail from?
Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, Detroit. Okay. Very interesting stuff. So, how did you find out about the contest that Pepsi was promoting?
Well, I actually saw it online the first day it had officially opened. And then just kind of throughout the last couple of months after that, I had seen the ads kind of all over. And at first I was honestly getting kind of annoyed by it. But then the more I thought about it and the reality kind of set in that, yeah, I could be a billionaire by the time July hit. So, yeah, I decided to enter, and yeah, the rest is history.
Now we've heard the last couple of, the first 3 that it was bottle caps. Now there's been cans with stickers on them and stuff like that too as well. But you actually got your entry from something suspicious, to say the least. Or it kind of happened out in the middle of nowhere, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, we had me and my girlfriend when we had dates at each other's houses. We had the Pepsi and stuff. Didn't win anything, unfortunately. However, though, I was walking from my work to the place I was going to go have lunch at my lunch break. And I noticed on the floor, it looked like a sticker from the can, and it said, hey, enter Pepsi.com and stuff like that, and how to enter, and that it was a good entry. So, yeah, that's how I got in.
Wow, you didn't have to do anything, and yeah, you made it here tonight.
Well, I wouldn't quite say that.
But yeah, I know. I was just teasing you because you had bought Pepsi products and stuff, and, there wasn't any good entries for those. So, and then all of a sudden you walk from your job to your lunch break, and in between you find the sticker.
Yeah, so, safe to say, I'm a lucky man, and whoever did that's probably kicking themselves now.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them, to be honest with you. But thank you, Tucker. Yeah, we will see you in the elimination game in just a little over an hour away. A little over an hour away, that elimination game is going to take place. Pretty crazy. Time flies when you're having fun, ain't it? Thank you very much, Tucker.
You're welcome, Ronnie.
All righty. We are going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to pick one more contestant, and then we're going to have our halftime report. So stay tuned. More Pepsis. Play for $1 billion coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.
You got a call?
It's my husband.
What happened?
We were in the pro shop. He and Bob were discussing global warming, and
He's got his head up his ass.
not the first time.
Are you all right in there?
Who said that? Now who's Bob?
My husband. Over there.
Next time your husbands don't have a clue, make sure they text KGB first. Always know what you're talking about. Text short questions to 542-542. It's in the hole.
If you're wondering,
Is this really the best price on Kodak film?
you're not at Walmart. At Walmart, a 24 exposure roll of Kodak 135 print film is just $2.68 every day. And you'll always find low prices. Real savings on the items you want. That's our promise and our commitment to you. That's why Walmart continues to roll back prices whenever we can. Maxell audio tape, a 2-pack was $4.47. Now it's rolled back to just $3.67 every day.
I'm going to Walmart.
That's the Walmart way.
There are two sides to GoDaddy. There's the sexy side represented by Bar Raffaelli, and the smart side that creates a killer website for your small business represented by Walter. Together, they're perfect. Get your domain and website at GoDaddy.com.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna get cream.
The closer you shave, the more you need creamy, soothing, medicated Noxema.
You've got a great pair of hands.
Hello? Yo, what's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. True. What's up? Yo, what's that?
Yo, pick up the phone.
Hello? What's that?
Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Duke. Yo.
Hold on. Hello?
So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. True. True.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. So coming up here in this part of the show, we're going to pick one more competitor, and then we're going to have our halftime report. Can you believe it or not? We're already halfway through the show. It's crazy, I know. But we will also have that, and we will pick two more contestants as well. So, yeah, so we're going to pick our next contestant here. Remember, these are the 10 closest to the $1 billion number that we revealed to you just under 90 minutes ago. So, yeah, coming up here, our next contestant is Randy. Welcome to the show, Randy.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here.
Now, your card on here tells me that you actually entered the first day.
Yeah, well, I had saw the ads when, well, on social media, scrolling through at work, just during downtime and whatever.
What? Oh, really? And then how did you enter in?
Well, what I did is that I had picked up a Pepsi about a week later, a liter of Pepsi. Now, normally every week when we go to the grocery store, me and my wife pick up some pop, a 2 liter of something to drink throughout the week for, lunch and dinner and stuff like that. And we decided on a whim, just kind of earlier that week when it was announced that we were just going to grab a Pepsi and see what the heck happens. So, yeah, and now I'm here.
And now you are here, yes, indeed. So, yeah, how does it feel to be, well, at least part of the top 10 here out of 16 million?
Oh my gosh, I'm sure probably these 1,000 people weren't even expecting to be here in Sioux City, Iowa tonight, but here they are.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, so hopefully you'll be able to win something for you and your family. Like I said, not only do we have the billion and the million up for grabs, we also have certain cash prizes throughout the elimination game. Like I had mentioned earlier. So yeah, thank you so much, Randy, and we will see you in just a little over an hour.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you. Alrighty, so, well, we've picked 5 contestants so far. That means it is halftime here. So, halftime here at Pepsi's Play for a Billion. So, it's nothing spectacular. It's not like the Super Bowl halftime show or anything like that. But, just, a little bit of a recap at what we've seen here. And so far, right now, it is 8:05 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Sioux City, Iowa. We've been on the air now for just a little over an hour and 35 minutes. Yeah, so we started out, we had kind of, I had explained the rules and stuff like that and gave a little bit of a monologue. And then, well, we took a break. We revealed the $1 billion number. So, yeah, which, well, I'm not going to reveal it, obviously. So, yeah, in fact, it's on your screen now. Down there. Obviously, it's not. I'm just pretending like it is. But, yeah, so there's that. And then let's see what else. Oh, after that, just kind of throughout the show, we've been picking our contestants. 5 of them, obviously. Yes, we had picked 5 of them. And 5 of them so far. And then we, let's see, what did we do? Oh, we tried to give away 3 cars. Yes, to 3 very deserved people who maybe need a car or something like that and don't have one, or just to grab another car or a cash grab, whatever. So yeah, and we gave away $74,515 worth in cash, and we only gave away 1 car. But yeah, safe to say, I'm sure that cash for those other contestants will definitely come in handy with gas and stuff like that. So yeah, and then just a little while ago, we we played the game where our 2 contestants, Brock and Eddie, they won a trip around the world. So yeah, that is interesting. That was very interesting, I thought. So yeah, although it took a long time to script that game, I'll tell you that. It took so long to script that game and just make everything perfect. It was just, I mean, obviously I scripted it because none of the competitors here are real people. So. Obviously they're fake people, but hopefully if this show becomes a real life game show again, they will be real. That's for sure. I'll tell you that much. So, yeah. Oh, and then we've also heard 4 of some of the biggest music hits of the year so far. Yeah, so what is coming up here in the second half? Well, even though we're ending at 11 Eastern time, and it's not, technically halftime when you do the math, or halfway through the show, like I said, if you do the math. That's just because the elimination game pretty much takes up the whole last hour of our show, so... Yeah, so what's coming up here throughout the next hour? We will have 2 more songs of the year, our final 2. We will be picking the final 5 contestants, and in fact 2 here after this halftime report is done. And we will also play a cash game where somebody will have a chance to win up to $300,000 worth in cash. So, yeah, that's if they play their cards right. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So I basically just gave a hint as to what game we're going to be doing here. So yeah, safe to say, hopefully we'll have a great fun rest of the night. Of course, we have this final hour here until the elimination game. So yeah, that, like I said, that's coming up at 10:12 p.m. Eastern time. So if you haven't called your friends, text them, do whatever. We've already got hundreds and thousands of tweets online on X stating that they are tuned in and watching the game, and we've got watch parties all across the country. So yeah, safe to say it should be a great final, just under 2 hours of this show. So that is your halftime report here at Pepsi's Play for a Billion. And we are now going to introduce our next two competitors here on the top 10. They were just fortunate enough to pick the right numbers, and they got them right here on this show. So let's bring, the first of the two up. We're going to bring up Terry, the turtle here, once I get my chair set up, and hopefully the set doesn't fall as I'm doing this here. Because I don't know how many times I've rammed my butt into the board and the whole thing's collapsed. But yeah, here you go. Welcome to the show, Terry. Here, I'm actually going to give you the microphone to hold on back here behind my podium. So there you go. Welcome to the show, Terry.
Thank you, Ronnie.
So how did you end up getting here, being one of the 1,000 people that are here tonight?
Well, it's pretty much, I wouldn't quite say it's similar to some of the others, but I was one day actually in the store, and I didn't even know the contest was going on actually, but I noticed that there was a sale actually on Pepsi and Pepsi products in general. I think it was 3 12-packs for $3.99 each. So yeah, I just decided that Pepsi was going to be one of the drinks I was going to buy, along with Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper. So yeah, I brought them home and then kind of put them all away. And I had noticed there was little stickers on the cans, but I didn't think too much of it at the time. I thought it was just another giveaway that I wasn't going to win or enter or anything like that. However, though, later that night when I was watching Chicago Fire,
yeah, great show on NBC,
I saw that they were running a contest, Pepsi. I think I saw 3 different ads during that show broadcasting the contest. And it wasn't really announced yet what network was going to hold it, but of course, then it was obviously RVN that was going to host it.
Yeah, RVN, the best network in all of television, although we are pretty much affiliated with most NBC affiliates. So yeah, I think that's probably why they probably got some promos on Chicago Fire for that. But yeah, keep going.
That was really it. I mean, my wife actually tried entering too because she didn't know I had entered, so it was just fun that way.
Yeah, well, the wifey ended up not making it, but you certainly did, Terry, didn't you?
Yes, for sure.
Alrighty, well, good luck to you, and we will see you in, just about an hour when the elimination game starts.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Alrighty, so we're going to introduce now our 7th competitor. I forgot to ask him where he's from. Where are you from, Terry?
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Oh, so only about an hour and a half away from here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, there you go. Our next contestant up is Cupcake. Yes, that's his real name. Welcome to the show, Cupcake.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Well, you can obviously see why that's his name, because he's a party animal, aren't you?
Yes, I am indeed. Yeah, pretty much. In fact, that's basically what I do for an occupation, is just show up at different people's birthday parties, and they just pay me for being there, so I appreciate that more than the invitation.
Yeah. So, you probably work weekends and stuff like that, right? Well, whenever somebody wants to throw a birthday party and they hire you, right?
Yeah, it's really any day of the week, really. I pretty much don't turn anybody down, although I have had a couple of scary incidents happen at these parties, but we won't get into those.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to, so you don't have to reveal that. Obviously, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so how did you end up hearing about the contest? I see on my card here that it was from one of your parties you were playing at, or well, you were attending.
Yeah, well, I don't really watch TV a whole lot. I do have Facebook, but that's about it in terms of social media because, you know, my phone's just littered with text messages for invitations to, you know, these birthday parties.
Yeah, I would I would assume so. I mean, right?
Yeah, so I kind of don't watch TV a whole lot. And in fact, I had overheard, I think it was about a month or two after this contest was revealed and promoted, that I overheard about it during one of the parties. In fact, the main girl who was celebrating her birthday kind of, well, she had hinted about it, but then everybody said that they had entered it, and I kind of felt left out. So, yeah.
Yeah, so safe to say, well, are any of them here in the studio audience, do you know?
And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they are, but I don't know. I don't recognize anybody, so I don't think so. Yeah.
And I've just heard in my producers, there's, I think 2 of the people are here from that party that you, because, you know, you told us the name and some of the people at the party. And we have heard that there are 2 in the studio audience of 1,000 people that were at your party. So, yeah, now I guess we got mutual friends here as well. So that's interesting. So, yeah, very cool story, Cupcake. Very, very, very cool story, I think.
Yeah, you know, it's not anything too crazy, but, you know, because as you've heard, you know, some people have learned about it through work and through family and stuff, so.
Yeah, I would say so. So yeah, well, hopefully you have a great time here tonight, and hopefully you win lots of money.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, thank you, Cupcake.
Yep.
Alrighty, we still have got a little bit of time here before we go to commercial break, so I'm pretty much just gonna fill it up with random stuff. Well, when we come back, we're going to recap what the $1 billion number was. We're going to pick 2 more competitors, and then we're going to play our final game, the cash game, where somebody can win up to $300,000. But like I said, that won't be coming up here for a couple of minutes. So, yeah, this elimination game, it's pretty much pulled off right from the show. Exact script and everything. So, just different names of the contestants, that's all. So, yeah. Well, I guess let's kind of get off topic here a little bit with, in terms of Pepsi's Play for $1 Billion, and just kind of look at the schedule for the rest of the week here on RVN. Nothing really too fancy. We have shortened the lengths of Disc Droppers, the game show, because that just did not suit a 30-minute time slot at all. So we've cut it down to 20 minutes. We think that'll be perfect for that. So, and then Magic Numbers has only been cut down by about 5 minutes. So it'll be a 40-minute show. So it'll be Saturday night when that format, well, no, it'll take place Friday night, but Saturday night in its regular time slots, we'll have Disc Droppers at 9:30 Eastern Time, and then Magic Numbers at 10:20 p.m. Eastern Time, and of course that's live, so yeah. And then, because of that, we have moved back Sale of the Century half an hour, and we've also moved back Wheel of Riches half an hour. So that means that will enable Wheel of Fortune Decades. Yeah, so that will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then, you know, Wheel of Riches 7:30, Sale of the Century 8:30, and then 9:30 Disc Droppers, and then 10:20 Magic Numbers, and that is all in Eastern Time. So, yeah. And then, well, just to kind of give a little bit of a life update, too. Nothing too much has been going on. Well, nothing that I really want to get into until Friday when we do the Ronnie show. But, yeah, safe to say, besides YouTube and kind of just personal activities, school activities and stuff, nothing really much has been going on. So, yeah, I live quite a boring life outside of these YouTube videos that we do. So, yeah, which is why we're able to do summer fun and games. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, when we come back, we're going to recap the $1 billion number. We're going to I think, yeah, we're going to pick 2 more contestants, and then we're going to play. Somebody's going to be playing for $300,000. That's a lot of money. So, yeah, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Pepsi's Play for a Billion. My computer shut off, so that's lovely. There we go.
Court is now in session at a new time, weekdays at 3 on Fox 29.
Start September 12th.
But some things never change.
Easy boy.
Oh, baby, check this out. Hey, come on. You want to look to me? You want to look at me now? Are you hungry? I want to get the meal.
Babe, don't hurt my dog.
Come on, get it. Come on.
Here's money with gold at an all-time high. Now's the time to send your unwanted gold for cash, like these gold cosmetics.
I can get cash for this gold medallion of me wearing a gold medallion.
This gold microphone,
My gold record.
my gold golf club,
My gold sledgehammer, baby.
boom,
Dad.
my gold giraffe,
My gold pen.
my gold hip replacement.
We melting gold, baby.
Cash, the number 4, gold.com.
Goodbye, old friend.
Dude, you got Montana on New Jersey.
Baby, I got a Montana Miracle stain on my shirt.
There's been a lot of talk about a miracle stain.
And then I was holding my shit like this. And it dropped.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real.
Crazy.
49
The miracle Montana stain is sweeping the nation.
All over the world are flocking to get a glimpse at what some 49ers fans are hoping could be a Super Bowl miracle.
I saw the stain!
All right,
Right there, $20.
here we go. Stain on a stick.
Montana man! Where's my 49ers jersey?
Oh, I washed it.
You washed it?
Got a stain on it.
Go Ravens.
Joe, where'd you go?
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. So, yeah, well, as you know, earlier tonight at the beginning of the show, so just under 2 hours ago, we picked a 6-digit number in order for somebody, hopefully, if they had all 6 numbers in the correct order and stuff, that they would win $1 billion. Now, we've revealed 7 contenders for that $1 billion. So, yeah, we've already interviewed them and did everything like that, you know. Could one of them possibly have the $1 billion number, or at least be close to it? Because if they do, they will win a guaranteed prize of $1 million. No matter what happens. So, yeah, and then, of course, we'll reveal their number, and then we'll reveal the $1 billion number, 1 digit at a time. So, yeah, like I said, like I was saying, we actually showed you the clip from earlier today when I had picked the 6-digit the 6-digit number. And then that was put into our database, and then we found our top 10 contenders here. So, yeah, we're going to give you, I'm just going to say it very quietly into the microphone. I'm going to get up close here. Sorry, don't feel too uncomfortable here. But the $1 billion number is 426,826. So, yeah, and the 1,000 people, we can confirm, did not hear that. So, yeah, that is the $1 billion number. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe one of these competitors will have it. Maybe one of them won't. But, yeah, so that's the $1 billion number. In fact, it's printed for you all at home as well. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to interview our next 2 contestants now that will be playing later on. And, in fact, T-minus 47 minutes for that $1 billion prize, potentially here. And it's not guaranteed. The million is guaranteed, but the billion is not. So there you go. Alrighty, so we're going to interview our next 2 contestants now. First, Baby. Yes, Baby, that is his name. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Yeah, you got your onesie on and everything. So, yeah, welcome to the show, Baby.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Well, we've heard stories from our competitors here today about how they found out about the contest and, you know, basically how they entered and stuff like that. Is yours similar to, or maybe even completely different than some of our others?
Some things are the same, some things are different.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the case with pretty much everybody we've called on the stage here tonight. But, yeah, so how did you figure out about the contest?
Well, I actually saw the commercial on the first day. So, yeah, I saw the commercial, and then the next time I went to the store, I grabbed a Pepsi. It didn't work at first. But, in fact, it took me about 3 months and just under $100 for it to pay off.
Oh, so you really spent money on Pepsi just to make sure you could be here tonight.
Yeah, and my wife wasn't too happy about it, but I guess joke's on her now, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, because you could potentially be winning, what, $1 billion? Yeah. So, yeah, hey, that's not too bad, though. That's not too bad at all. As long as you're here, that's all that matters, doesn't it? Yes. All right, so what would you do with the $1 billion?
Oh my God, don't even get me started. Right now, me and my wife, we're living in an apartment, but, and we've also got a child on the way. So we're trying to maybe buy a house.
Yeah. Perfect solution to do with the $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
All righty, so best of luck to you, Baby. Hopefully, you'll be able to win all that money, or maybe walk away with something. Who knows? We'll see.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, where are you from?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay, there you go. So you didn't come very far away.
No, not at all.
All righty. So that is our 8th contestant. We're going to introduce our 9th contestant onto the show. It is Ashes. Welcome to the show, Ashes.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here tonight.
So, how did you end up while sitting with me here on stage?
Well, I don't watch TV and I don't have any social media, so I actually didn't really find out about the contest until about a month ago, actually. But I usually when I go out to restaurants and stuff, I do have Pepsi or Oh, yeah, Pepsi products mainly. I like all different kinds of pop, to be honest with you. But yeah, someone was telling me. Well, no, my gas was running empty. So one day, about 2 weeks ago, I decided to go in, and once I had heard about the contest on the radio, I thought, hey, might as well throw a ring into it and see what happens. And here you are.
Alrighty, so does your family know about the contest? I would assume they knew about it, right?
Yeah, they did know about it, but I guess they probably thought that I had already knew about it too, and just decided not to tell me anything about it. But yeah, safe to say I'm here, and hopefully I'll win $1 billion.
Alrighty, hey, that's pretty good aspiration here on this show, to say the least, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, hopefully you win a whole bunch in cash and prizes, and yeah, we'll see you here in just under 45 minutes.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So we'll send Ashes off stage here. Alrighty, it is now time to play our game where we can potentially give out $300,000 worth in cash. We've already given away so much here tonight that, we've given away a trip around the world, we've given away a car, we've given away another trip, so it's like, gosh, what else do we have left besides the $1 billion? But we have plenty of more, trust me. And to that, we welcome Joe Dog. Welcome to the show, Joe Dog.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here tonight.
Where do you come from?
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, so we had somebody from Portland, Maine, and now we've got Portland, Oregon here in the house. Welcome to the show, Joe Dog.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Alrighty, so are you ready to potentially win $300,000?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's how this is going to work. If you've watched the game show Card Sharks, and more specifically the money cards round of it, then it's pretty much the exact same format as this. We're going to start you out at $1,000 to bet with. You can risk as much of it as you want to, but minimum bets are $50. We'll start you out at $1,000 and you'll bet away across this first line. Then we'll remove the cards from this line and put up 3 more cards, and we'll give you an extra $1,375 worth of betting money and 3 more cards. Like I told you, minimum bets are worth $50 until we get up to the top card. Excuse me. And you must bet at least half of your money. There. Ooh, boy, hiccups and burps here. If you can double all the way up, then you're going to win $150,000. Now, that's just the first part of the game. Because, well, if you're able to do that, you will have the opportunity to go through to our second game, or the second part of the game, where you can potentially double your cash. So, yeah, and then hidden in the deck, we have 2 jokers. Now, those 2 jokers will give you guaranteed cash to the tune of $5,000 for both jokers. So you could come out of this 10 grand guaranteed here. So, yeah. Alrighty, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Alrighty, so let me get my calculator out. We're going to put $1,000 for you on the board. Ding, ding. So here is your first card, and it is, well, if I can flip it over there, it's a jack. By the way, you can have one change card per each level, okay?
Okay.
So you've got a jack, $1,000 in the jack. So what do you want to do with that jack? You can keep it, you can change it, do whatever you want. Or what do you want to do?
I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to bet $900 lower.
Alrighty, $900 lower than a jack. Yes, it's a 6. Ding. $1,900.
I'm going to change the card.
Yeah, those 6s are tough, honestly. They really are. Because you start getting to the middle, and it's, yeah. But anyway, we will turn your 6 into an 8. Now, that is exactly the middle. So, it's 50-50 either way.
We'll go $50 lower.
Alrighty, $50 lower than an 8. Oh, it's a 10. So we minus $50. You have $18.50 and you got a 10. A little bit of a better card, but once again, it's just like that 6. So, yeah, anything could happen with a 10, to say the least. How much do you want to bet?
I'm going to go $500 that it's lower.
Okay, $500 lower than a 10. Oh, it's the same card, a 10. So, hey, it's just a push. No win, no loss. So, we'll move that 10 to the second row here. We'll add 3 more cards and $1,375 worth. into your bank. So you have now to bet $3,225. So how much do you want to bet on that 10? Or you can change it, your decision.
I'm gonna wait unless I need it further down the line.
All right, I think that's fair. So you've got $3,225 on a 10.
I'm gonna bet $225 lower.
Okay, so even if you're wrong, you'll be at an even $3,000.
Yeah.
All righty. $225 lower than a 10. Yes, it's a 3. Instead, you get that back into your bank. $3,450, and you got a good card, a 3. What do you want to do?
We're gonna go all of it higher.
Ooh, all of it higher than a 3. I always get scared when people go all in on a card because, you know, you can go 2. One card lower than that is 2. So, hey. But anyway, all of it higher than a 3. Yes, it's a king. You didn't have to worry about it that time. $6,900, and you've got a king.
Oh, well, it worked for the 3, so let's see if it'll work for the king. All of it lower.
All righty. All of it lower than a king. Yeah, it's a 6. Woo! $13,800. Well, you could have changed the card, but instead you didn't. That's okay. Now, you can actually change the card twice since you didn't use your change card on the last level. So, you've got a 6. Do you want to keep it or do you want to change it?
I'm going to change it.
All right. So, even if this first change doesn't work, you can still change it a second time.
Right.
Okay. So, from a 6 to an ace. Ooh, are you changing that one again?
No, absolutely not.
All righty. I don't blame you. $13,800 on an ace.
All of it lower.
All right, yeah, because it's a card you can't lose. So, yeah, here we go. $13,800. All of it lower, right?
Yes.
Come on, lower. Are you serious? It's a push. Well, hey, that's all right. $13,800 for Joe Dog. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alrighty, however, though, we're not done just yet because that last card, obviously, oh, whoops, and then I flipped it over and revealed the jack. That last card was an ace. So, if you want to, you can risk $13,800, all of your money, to go all in one more on an ace. And if we flip that card over, you'll win double your money, which is $27,600, yes. Or you can go all in and risk half of your bank, which is $6,900. Yeah, $6,900, and go double or half right here on an ace. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go Thorn, and we're gonna go all of it lower.
Well, yeah, you have to. So, yeah, here we go. This is for $27,600. If this is right, yeah, it's another jack. $27,600. Congratulations to you, Joe Dog.
Thank you, Ronnie.
All right, you can head off stage. All righty, well, hey, we haven't done too badly for ourselves here tonight, haven't we? Not at all. Well, we're going to put the $27,800 or $600 rather on our scoreboard here. So, when you add up all the cash and prizes that we have given away so far here tonight, it is in grand total of, maybe if this thing wants to cooperate. Whoops, that's not the right one. Okay, $181,775 worth of cash and prizes we've given already. So it's just like, oh, what more is there to give? Except for $1 billion. So, yeah, we'll be doing that here shortly, and we will be taking a commercial break here shortly as well. However, though, yeah, let's see what's coming up here. So, what we're going to do after the next commercial break is that we'll have our final 2 music performances of the night, and then we're going to pick our final contestant. Yes, our final contestant to potentially play for $1 billion. And then we'll take another break, and then we're gonna have we have found the person who has this. They're the furthest away from the $1 billion number. They're the furthest away. Can't get any farther away than they did. And we're going to offer him, and we're going to give him, we're not going to offer him, we're going to give him a big prize, a gigantic prize. It's worth, oh God, I can't even reveal that info. It's a big prize, trust me, and it'll do you, well, I guess I shouldn't say it'll do you good, but safe to say it's a very nice prize, and something that, you know, something from the person that was farthest out from the $1 billion number shouldn't get. But you know what, hey, we're gonna offer a reward. You know, usually we don't offer rewards for losers or for bad people or anything like that, but in this case, yeah, might as well. we're already breaking the budget by giving away a $1 billion prize potentially, but yeah, so you might as well just go all out for it anyway. So yeah, that we'll be doing that. That'll be in just about 20 minutes time. In 20 minutes time, we will be doing that at the end of the hour. So yeah, it's a nice prize. It's I can't tell you enough how much it is a nice and a big prize. So yeah, that will be coming up. And then after I do that, after we give away that prize, we are going to explain the rules of the elimination game, like the full head-on rules. So yeah, and then we will also reintroduce the 10 contestants that are going to be playing for the $1 billion. Now, one of them will win $1 million guaranteed, no matter what happens. It'll just be the final part of the game that will determine whether or not they're a billionaire as well. So yeah, safe to say, tune in, all your friends, all your family, tell them to tune in to RVN, because in just about an hour and 10 minutes time, we could have a billionaire standing in front of us. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens, obviously. So yeah, and then well, starting at 10-12 Eastern time, we'll do the elimination game, and that'll be the start of that. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And well, us here tonight, like I said during the halftime report, we've received hundreds of thousands of tweets, and well, now that number has gone into the millions of tweets and, you know, photos on Instagram and Facebook of just big giant watch parties and stuff like that. So yeah, we want to thank you all so much for your support of this show. And hey, if it does well this year, we'll bring it back next year. And just looking at it from a social media standpoint on the RVN social media pages, I think it's going to become a quite popular show when you talk about it at work tomorrow with your coworkers. So yeah, we will take a break. When we come back, we will pick our final guest and have our final 2 music performers. So stay tuned. We'll be back. More Pepsi's Play for $1 Billion.
Hey man, how's it going? What's going on?
What are you doing here?
Samsung wants me to be in their new, their big commercial. Next big thing. Yeah.
They called me in for the next big thing.
Maybe in 1998 you were the next big thing.
Wow, I've never seen you this excited about something that isn't food.
You are not the next big thing.
They make people physically uncomfortable.
Look, man,
they gave me a phone.
I got one too. Did you get that?
They gave it to me because I'm the next big thing.
This makes no sense, man.
Are you sure that maybe you're not here to see a guy named Samsung?
I don't think
That would make more sense. You know what? Let's find a favorable review to one of your movies. No results found.
You know what's great about this is when you take a picture, you can draw on it, and I can actually retouch it, and I can make you look like you're still in your 40s.
Why don't you take that S Pen and shove it
All right, you're here.
Hi.
So you got the memo. You're working together.
Together.
I got the big room. Come fill it with ideas.
Samsung, the next big thing. You two.
Yeah.
Celebrity endorsements. Very big. Very big. You guys know anybody? Pitch me something. People love commercials with talking babies.
Yeah, those
talking
creepy-
babies. So we just use Seth in a diaper.
I don't wear a diaper.
You would wear a diaper for Samsung, though, right?
I would wear a diaper for Samsung.
What else you got? Crowdsourcing. Huh?
I love it. Put out on the internet that you want people to send you ideas, then you don't have to think of an idea.
That might be good for this spot.
Bigger.
Space. We can send them into the galaxy with the galaxy. But we don't train them. We just send them up there and we see what happens.
Go become an Asian rapper.
I don't think we can do that. We're not Asian. I'm an Asian rapper. I'm rapping, and then guess what?
Espy!
That's really funny.
I have LeBron James.
Hi, Bron. You in on Samsung?
Yeah, totally. Maybe I'll do a cameo on the tablet or something.
That's awesome. With LeBron James.
Man, that's incredible. You get LeBron James, you got the next big thing. You don't even need anybody else.
That's right. You don't. You don't. Don't need anyone else.
I got it. I'm having breakfast with LeBron's kids.
Hey, why would you be with LeBron's kids?
We're friends.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza horizontally opposed engine. This configuration helps get the lower center of gravity for exceptional cornering. The technology we share with the Porsche 911 and not with the Honda Civic.
Round one. What exciting benefits do you get as a Hertz Gold Plus rewards member?
You get to skip the line and go right to your car.
And
pick any car you want from Hertz's wide selection of great vehicles.
you going low?
Earn points toward future rentals.
Oh, Tom Brady still got it.
When you need a partner committed to your vision, agents or realtors are here for it. Here with market expertise that makes a difference. Here for it all. Because that's who we are.
It's like milk, made for humans. It's like milk, but made for humans. Wow, wow, no cow. No, no, no. Wow, wow, no cow. No, no, no. Wow, wow.
Welcome, analysts. The result has been a disappointing performance. Analysts, this was a challenging fiscal year for the company. Due to unpredictable weather, earnings are down. Welcome, analysts. But as everyone knows, you can't predict the weather. Nothing you can do about it.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. So glad you could be with us here tonight. Remember, in just under half an hour, we're going to start the elimination process. And then by the end of that, one person will be standing a millionaire. So, yeah, millionaire guaranteed. Billionaire, obviously, we'll see about that. But, yeah, but that'll be, like I said, that will start in just under half an hour time. So, yeah. Alrighty, so we are going to have our next musical performances of the night. In fact, these are the final two. So, yeah, unfortunately, we've had such great music tonight, but it's got to come to an end at some point, doesn't it? So, with singing Espresso, it's Sabrina Carpenter, and singing Beautiful Things, it's Benson Boone. Here we go.
I can't relate to
Parents can save more this summer at PetSmart with lower price.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives, He can take away. And I hold you every night. That's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm seeing the same. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love. But I'm up and I'm thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you and need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
Woo! Alrighty, so with Espresso, that was Sabrina Carpenter, and with Beautiful Things, that's what it is. Thank you for telling me that in my ear, producers. That was Benson Boone. So yeah, I was while we were listening to the songs, I was actually watching America's Got Talent right now, and I guess this guy was trying to break the world record for most amount of pairs of underwear, I guess he had on, but then there was underwear underneath a pair underneath the people's seats in the audience, and they all had to put them over their heads for. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and watch it later and see what the hell I watched. I'll just say that. But quickly here, we're gonna get on to meeting our final contestant here. She will potentially be playing. It's a she, so there we go. She will be potentially our America's newest billionaire. So here is Polly. Welcome to the show here, Polly.
Thank you, Ronnie. So glad to be here.
So, how did you end up on this show?
Well, much like most of the other contestants, I had seen promos for it, and I didn't enter right away, but I'd say, yeah, early March, that's when I entered.
All right, so what entry method did you use?
I used a bottle cap, yes, bottle cap.
All righty, where do you come from?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, not too far away from here. So yeah, what would you do with the $1 billion here tonight?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. It's just so much money.
Yeah, well, it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's always good to have a plan in mind, and unless obviously. But yeah, hopefully you will be able to win a whole lot of money here tonight. Good luck to you. Thank you. Alrighty, you can head off stage. Okay, well, everybody, you have met the 10 competitors that are going to be playing for $1 billion in just under 20 minutes away. Yeah, it's exciting. Coming up after the break, we're going to find the person that was the furthest away from the $1 billion number and offer them a prize for some ungodly reason. But yeah, and then I'll also explain the rules of the elimination game. Then we'll take another commercial break, and then we're going to get on straight into the game. So don't go anywhere. Less than 20 minutes away from the elimination game. Stay tuned.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. That hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in the papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City. This is the Motor City. And this is what we do.
Do you need a new vehicle but can't find what you want? You need to shop BillionAuto.com. Still, one of the nation's largest automotive websites. We have over 3,000 vehicles to choose from, including 16 new car brands, all competitively priced. Browse what's available and see what's coming in. Plus, apply for credit-free approval and estimate your trade-in value in just a few easy steps. It's car buying made easy, and it's all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza 4-channel anti-lock brakes. That's one channel for each wheel and one more channel than the Honda Civic.
Oh, Egg McMuffin, good call, babe. And you're definitely not my boyfriend. Oh,
It's easy to get lost in breakfast at McDonald's.
Mr. Fogel, no denying your body's changed over the years. Yes. Sir, this committee must know, did you ingest anything that helped create this change in your physique? Yes. Go on. Usually a 6-inch turkey breast out for lunch and a foot-long veggie fillet for dinner. You get those over the counter? Yes, at a Subway restaurant. What is this? Excellent. We're going to need more, Anna. Am I free to go?
Welcome back, everybody, to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. We are getting down to the final hour of our show around here. Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate, but hey, guess what? We've got our 10 contestants, every single one of them lined up here. So yeah, and hopefully they'll be billionaires tonight. One of them will be, at least. However, before we even get into that, we found out the person's number that was just so far off from the $1 billion number. We just thought, hey, we got to give him a prize just for the hell of it. Snowflake, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be sitting right here. Congratulations to you, Snowflake. You were the furthest off. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Well, I'm sure it probably doesn't feel good to be, the worst number in the whole 1,000 people here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does kind of suck, but I do get a reward, so it's worth it.
Yeah, how did you find out about our contest?
Well, I think it was the first day. The first couple of days I saw an ad of it online, so I thought I'd enter.
Where are you coming from?
Orlando, Florida.
All right, so you came from Orlando, Florida. In fact, the place, the prize we're going to give you for being the furthest out actually involves Florida, believe it or not.
Really? Yeah.
Yes. We are going to give you a house. Yes, we're going to give you a house at Latitude Margaritaville in Daytona Beach, Florida. So congratulations to you, Snowflake. Thank you. Yes, it's worth $415,000. Plus, that's not all. We're going to give you $10,000 in cash, too, on top of that. So $425,000 worth of cash in the house. Congratulations to you, Snowflake.
Thank you, Ronnie.
And that was just for being the furthest off from the $1 billion number. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Once again. Yep. Alrighty. Well, now that we've gotten that business out of the way, let's get to the real business right here, right now. Yes, WRVN News will air after this show. Yeah. Local news. So, it'll just be an hour delayed, at least on WRVN. Normally, it airs at 11 p.m. Eastern Time anyway, but in some of our markets, the stations like to preempt to show early news, and that's completely fine. As long as they show the program after the news, that's completely fine. As you can see, we have got our 10 contestants here on our stage, and they're going to be playing, of course, the big money, the big money for $1 billion. $1 million they're going to win guaranteed. It's the big money, I'll tell you that much. So here is the official rules of this contest, because it's very strict. These are the 10 contestants. Now, to you 10 contestants, look around you. One of you is a guaranteed millionaire and potentially a billionaire. So here's how this is going to work. In order to get the money, you have some serious decisions to make. In front of you are the 6-digit numbers on those cards that you guys have selected earlier this morning. Only one of you has picked a number closest to or exactly matches the $1 billion number. One of you is the closest, and 9 of you aren't. Now, as the game begins, the person's name who is farthest away to the $1 billion number will pop up on my monitor here. If you think your name is on the screen, I will offer you a guaranteed amount of money to walk away from the game. It'll start out at $25,000 and it'll increase by $25,000 for each round. So yeah, you can win a whole lot of money. That's not, the million or the billion here. So yeah. That means that one of you, though, could be giving away your number to the person remaining at the end of your game. Or at the end of the game. It could be worth millions and millions, potentially billion of dollars here. So yeah, you have to consider that risk before you buzz in and take the guaranteed cash. Now, if nobody buzzes in, I will reveal the person that is furthest away, and they will leave with nothing. And then after that, the next farthest person away will pop up on my screen, and we'll keep going and we'll keep going until only one player is left. Now, that player will win a guaranteed prize of $1 million, and they will inherit the numbers of all the players that took guaranteed cash. So, it'll get interesting towards the end, to say the least, when there's more and more money involved. But yeah, good luck to you, everybody. Get comfortable here on stage. Take a deep breath. Do everything you need to do, because when we come back, the $1 billion elimination game is coming up. So you don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. Stay tuned. Call your friends. Text them. Do whatever you need to do. Tell them to tune into RVN, and we'll be crowning a millionaire. No matter what happens, a millionaire. But $1 billion, though, could be at stake, depending on stuff that happens in about 50 minutes time. So yeah, we'll take a break while everyone gets settled for our elimination game, and we'll be back. Stay tuned. Son of a biscuit. Stay tuned. The biggest game in television history will return, where somebody could win $1 billion. Stay tuned. Be back in 4 minutes.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance at each day start. As time went on, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too. Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with a supply urea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with the big story to tell.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza engine computer and the automatic transmission computer. Unlike the Honda Civic, ours talk to each other. Listen.
That big dream of yours, why not pursue it? That hope that you're hoping, it's time to come to it. Dreams, plans, bank account, all made congruent. With us in your corner, you're ready. Let's glue it.
Come on.
All major highways are currently closed.
You gotta be kidding me. What do you want to do? Hey. All right. Let's do it the old school way. Let's go. We're running low on mud. Can't see anything. Look! Take a load off, Fanny. Take a load for free. Good job, buddy. Take a load off, Fanny. Sorry I'm late. You put the load right on me.
welcome back to Pepsi's Play for a Billion. So glad you could be with us here tonight. Well, safe to say, it's history time, potentially here. We could be making history right here on RVN, the only place, where history like this can be made. $1 billion at stake here, and we've got potentially one of our 10 contestants will win it. We've got them lined up here on our stage. In fact, we're going to reintroduce you all to them. We've got Bear Bear. We'll go left to right. So starting down at the far left, we've got Bear Bear, Valentino, Spotty, Tucker, Randy, Terry, Cupcake, Baby, Ashes, and then Polly. So those are your 10 contestants. Okay, well now it's just me and the 10 of you here on the stage. $1 billion, eh? Who wouldn't want that? I mean, this is just like the lottery, but Pepsi's giving away all the cash. So, yeah, safe to say, one min till elimination game. This will be great. Yeah. Yeah, it gets intense. I will say that, because there's a clock. So, yeah, in fact, we're just going to get into it here straight away. So, yeah. Alrighty, so the name of the person, we're not going to start it just yet. Like I said, the name of the person of who's farthest away, will appear on my screen in just under a minute now. So once that happens, 10-12 p.m. Eastern time, and that name appears on my screen, we're going to get things going here. So, yeah. Gosh, like I said, they will be able to take the offer if they feel like, they're the farthest away and they're not going to win the million. But, yeah. Alrighty, here we go. So, the name of the person that is farthest from the $1 billion number has just appeared on my screen. There's a 1 out of 10 chance that your number or that your name is on my screen. So I'm going to offer all of you right now $25,000 to go home. In fact, let's turn on the tension music. So here we go. Alrighty, so $25,000 guaranteed. That's a lot of bills you can pay with that, can't you, Valentino? Yes. Any one of you can go home with nothing if you don't take the offer right now. So, risk it and hope that your name is not on my screen. Or you can take the $25,000 and run out of the studio with it, pretty much. Your 10 seconds to decide will start now. Alrighty, time is up. None of you decided that you wanted to take $25,000. Oh well. Well, I can officially reveal that the first person eliminated and is going home with nothing is Spotty. Spotty, I am so sorry. Unfortunately, you took a risk. Unfortunately, though, it did not pay off for you. I am so sorry.
That's okay. Thanks for having me on, though.
Yes, thank you so much. Let's have a round of applause for Spotty. Just pretend that there's a crowd here and they're applauding. Alrighty, so we'll go off stage here. Alrighty, gosh, that hurts. The first one, it does. But, yeah, hey, either way, we have still got 9 contestants here. So yeah, hold on. Somebody just commented. Let me see. You should do the losing horns. Yeah, well, this is pretty much their losing horn right here. In fact, we're going to stop the tension music right here. That's kind of like the noise that it makes when somebody's going home there. So, yeah. So we got it. Don't worry, we got it. So, yeah. Alrighty, well, that was easy, wasn't it? We give you certain amount of money and you don't take it. Well, next up, as I had promised, the offer's going up. It's going up to $50,000. Yes, 9 of you remain. 1 of you a millionaire, maybe a billionaire. The chances that your number is the closest increase, but the fact that you could be furthest away, and that name is on my screen right now, the next person who's farthest away, the chances of that go up too as well. So, yeah. Alrighty, well, take the 50,000 and walk home, or keep playing in this game. The 10 seconds will start right now. Alrighty, time runs out again, so none of you decided to take the 50,000. Alrighty, well. Alrighty, the name of the next person who is eliminated from this game is Baby. I am so sorry, Baby. Unfortunately, you go home with nothing.
That's okay. Like Spotty, I'm just happy to be here, so.
Yeah, well, congratulations for getting the free trip to come on down here, and best of luck to you, baby.
Thank you.
All right. There's a tight squeeze over here, so yeah, there we go. Well, hey, 8 of you remain. 8 of you remain. Well, we'll continue on now. The next person's name has popped up on my screen. So, we're now going to offer $75,000 now. 75,000. I can smell it from here. It's a lot of money, isn't it, Polly?
Yeah, it is indeed. My hand is kind of getting twitchy for the button.
Yeah, remember, you can press the button if you feel like, well, that's to take the offer. If you feel like your number's too far away from the million, or you can keep risking it. $75,000 is at stake. 10 seconds on the clock, and it starts right now. All right, there's the buzzer. Oh, we don't need to hear it again. And let's see who got it. Terry, congratulations. You've just won $75,000. How does it feel?
Oh, good. I didn't think I will. I walked in here with 0, but I'll walk away with something now.
Yes, so this was the number you have picked. The number you had picked to potentially, well, that got you here. But now it'll go into the pile. You have decided to give up your number. And $75,000 is yours. Thank you so much, Terry.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All righty, man, oh man. We've got 7 contestants now up. My goodness. Terry might have had the $1 billion number, but he has given it up. It'll go to the remaining player that is standing at the end of the game. Here we go. The next person who is farthest away from the $1 billion number, the next farthest, has just popped up on my screen. Now the next offer. It's a 6-digit offer now. $100,000. $100,000. That's a lot of money, right, Tucker?
Yeah, I'm oohing and awing inside right now over it.
Yeah, $100,000. That's only a 10th of the million. So, $100,000. It's a lot of money, but any one of you take it? That is the question. 10 seconds on the clock, and it starts right now. Ooh, right before time expired. Yo, we finally got a buzz in there, and that is, hold on, let me look. Ashes. Yes, Ashes. $100,000. Congratulations to you, Ashes, while you're right here. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, just relieved that I was able to walk away with something.
Yes, Ashes. You go home with $100,000 and you have given up your $1 billion number. Maybe the $1 billion number. Who knows? We'll find that out in just about half an hour. But, yeah, congratulations. $100,000.
Thank you.
All right, you can head off stage here. All righty, well, we've eliminated 4 now. 6 players left. It's a 1 in 6 chance that one of you is a millionaire. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. We'll determine if it's a $1 billion number. You have it at the end of the show. Like I said, in just about half an hour. But right now, time to up the offer. It's up to $125,000. $125,000. I know a lot of you told me you guys have families and stuff. Some of you want to buy houses and cars and stuff. Well, $125,000, that'll put a down payment at least on a house, and it'll definitely buy you a car. It'll buy you a couple of cars, as a matter of fact. But, yeah, only you can make that decision whether or not you want to take the money. Only you and you alone. 10 seconds on the clock. Boy, oh boy. It's my palms are actually sweating right now. It's so tense in here. Here we go. Up to y'all decide. 10 seconds on the clock, and it starts right now. Oh my God, another buzzer beater. Jeez Louise, you're killing me with these. Bear, you've got $125,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to win that money?
Oh, it feels great. It feels great. I'm just glad the nerves are off and I'm going home with something.
Congratulations. Bear, $125,000 on another buzzer beater. My heart can't take it. Oh boy, but congratulations.
Thank you.
Alrighty, now Bear, he has given up his $1 billion number. Well, at least the number he thinks is the $1 billion number. But is it worth $1 billion? Of course, that'll be determined at the end of the show here, so yeah. So, another offer here. Another offer. 3 numbers have been given away. We're now at the halfway point of our elimination game. So, here we go. This is where the stakes get even more higher. We're going to up the offer, as you know. We're going to up the offer. However, well, you can probably guess what it is right now because I told you how we were going to do the offers earlier. However, though, I am not going to offer it to you until we take this commercial break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. The tension's unreal in here. Stay tuned. Yeah, call your friends, text your friends, tell them to come on back.
Introducing the emblem on the new Subaru Impreza. It's the same old emblem you see on all Subaru cars, and 93% of them registered in the past 10 years are still on the road today. So, that's me.
Guys, I am so sorry. I just saw a mouse. There's a mouse down here. I just saw it. I'm getting out. Hold on. There's a mouse. 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 Okay, guys, I am so sorry. It's just, I'm scared of mice. I'm absolutely terrified of mice. So the fact we have one crawling around down here now is kind of crazy. But we've got my mom here. Hopefully she'll be able to help us out, and yeah, or at least the good thing is we have metal spikes where carpeting used to be, and hopefully it fell into that and basically killed itself. That's the hope right now. But yeah, I do apologize. Although we do have a mouse trap behind there somewhere. Well, we used to. It's still there now, don't get me wrong, but we haven't used it in a while, and because we haven't had any mice down here, that's why. But yeah, let's hope to God.
Ron?
What?
Sneak over and shut the bathroom door.
Okay, we've got my mom down here now. Hopefully she'll be able to help us out in case something does. The mouse does decide to pop out. Now, last time we had a mouse down here in the basement, it impaled itself because of these spikes here. But
they're carpet tacks.
I don't know. I don't see anything. Here, how about, can you go and look past your walker and see whether or not the mouse is in the trap over there? Let's start there.
Move this.
Okay, so we'll do that. I will go and try and close the door. I apologize that this is getting delayed because of this, but back in early May, we did have an issue with mice. Although we have not had
Where's
one
the trap over here?
as of late. It is directly behind these speakers and the CDs and stuff. So she's going to check behind there. I'm going to try not to have a heart attack because I'm kind of scared to walk anywhere in this basement right now. So,
and Ron, you've got my walker where I can't get at it.
Okay, I apologize. Like I said, everybody, I do apologize. Wait patiently. We will finish this out as soon as possible. As soon as we can figure out where this mouse went and kill it here.
Because I don't want to trip over anything and knock your computer down.
Because we had scheduled a couple of appointments with a local crew of pest control people, terminators type stuff. However, though, that company did not show up, so we're kind of we kind of got stuck there. So yeah, I just hope to God it's somewhere where it's dead and we don't have to deal with it. But I'm going to try and go back here and just hope and pray that nothing pops out. And you will know if it does. Do you see anything? See anything back there?
Still trying to get over here.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead. Once again, everybody, I do apologize for this interruption, but yeah. Wait, hold on, you're stepping on the streamer. Just put your left foot up. Okay. Well, there was a little trick I used to do here, and let's see if it works. Well, maybe not. Okay. My mom's not letting me, so. Okay.
Where's the mouse trap back here?
You'll see it. Look left.
Nothing there.
Nothing?
Nope.
Nope. Nothing? Okay, because it darted behind. We have a little surround system here. It darted behind that, and then there's tile right in front of this door here. And that's where you heard me scream. Because that was where the mouse was. So something is telling me that it is somewhere back here with all this stuff. Because there's a fireplace that we don't use that's back here. And there's a whole bunch of stuff piled on top of that. You hear that? Oh, that might be you.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this thing.
Okay. So, yeah, let's hope.
Do you want me to stay down here for a little bit?
If you can stay.
Okay.
I prefer you do that, just at least for the rest until we're done with this show.
You're gonna have to.
Because once we're done with the show, then we'll be able to go back upstairs and we won't have to worry about.
Okay, you're gonna have to find me an out here.
Yeah, I can do that for you. But yeah, once again, everybody at home, I do apologize.
Move.
Especially to you, con man, who's watching. I do apologize. But yeah, we'll try and get to the bottom of this, and well, we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, like I said, it was after, when was it? It was in May. It was in mid-May. We had decided that because, well, for the same reason, because there was mice in the garage. We had a green trash bin. Yeah, we had a green trash bin. And I think that was what was attracting the mice in our garage. And we had gotten mice in our garage for years and years. I literally mean years. However, though, for whatever reason, and I'm not sure if it's consequently due to us moving it or not. I bet you it was after, you know, what I saw with my own two eyes. We stopped getting mice in the garage, but then they went up into our kitchen where we had placed the green bin. So, yeah. Oh my God. All right. So, yeah. That's kind of our mice story. We had 3 incidents in our kitchen throughout the month of May. And yeah, so yeah, I'm sorry, you go. So because of that, just so that we can, you know, get out of here as quick as possible,
Chair?
out of this mouse
Tripod?
situation. I'm sorry, Mom, I'm focused on something else. Because of that, yeah, because I don't see anything underneath the coffee table over here. Because of that, we're not going to do the confetti. We won't do any commercial breaks or anything like that. That was the final one. Just so that we can get the hell out of here as fast as possible. So, yeah, because I don't want to have to, then we'll have to put barricades up in front of the door.
Blocking me in.
Yeah. What? Oh, you're going over here? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mom's going into another room over here, and that is our laundry room, and then there's a toilet in there. So, yeah, it's kind of a strange coincidence worth of events. I don't see any holes anywhere. So, yeah. And like I said, we haven't had an incident in 2 months, over 2 months. So, I'm sure this is probably an isolated case of some sort. And, you know, it's like a once-in-a-million type event here. So, yeah. We're just going to close the laundry door just in case something decides to pop out. Okay? Okay, Mom? Okay. So, yeah, like I said, I apologize, everybody at home. I kicked my, I've got my slippers here, and there's no mouse coming out of them, so I think we're good for now. So, we're going to get back into the game here. Let's see, that was the end. Okay. So, let's kind of decompress here. And we'll get back and see if maybe we can catch it, or who knows. At least try and kill it, for God's sake. But anyway, let's get back here to the game. We were halfway through when we were going to take a commercial break. Yeah, calls off confetti. Yeah, because, yeah, I don't want to waste my time with this whole nonsense. Besides, this elimination portion will probably take up until the rest of the hour. So yeah, so we're gonna get through it here. If we hear screaming from the laundry room, we know what it is. Although there is something that looks out of place over here. So maybe when the mouse was darting around here, he might have knocked it over or something. I don't see much of anything. So, all right, we'll get back here. We've got, well, to recap, we've got Valentino, Tucker, Randy. I'm sorry, my mind is just in a whole skedaddle right now. And Cupcake and Polly. Yeah, so we're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible because of the mouse incident we've got here. Alrighty, so let's continue on here. Alrighty, so we've got 5 contestants here. The mouse is probably hiding now that he hears us talking and stuff. But yeah, like I said, I saw it. It went behind the TV area over there, and then it darted in front of here, where the tile is, and then now we don't know where it went. So anyway, let's get back into the game. The tension bed here. The tension's built up for if and when we find the mice. All right, here we go. But no, in all honesty, there's $1 billion potentially on the line here. So yeah, here we go. $150,000. That is the next offer. Now, the rules change here because we're going to give you 20 seconds to decide whether or not you want to take the guaranteed cash or not. So 20 seconds on the clock. And it's going to start right now. All right, that's how it means. We have a taker. $150,000 for Randy, Randy, congratulations.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Congratulations. $150,000 is yours. All right. I don't hear any screaming from the laundry room, so I think we're doing good so far. Here we go. Next offer, $175,000. The offer just doesn't stop increasing, doesn't it, Cupcake?
No, if it doesn't.
By the way, we're going to try and use this to try and kill the mouse if we can see it. It's not a rat. It's not big enough to be a rat, so there. Here we go. $175,000. 20 seconds we're putting on the clock, and it starts now. Yeah, there you go. $175,000 to Polly. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, you can head off the stage. Sorry, we got to go quickly here, but, I don't want to be down here for any longer than need be. I thought I saw it right there, but I guess I got fooled by that one. All right, we have 5 numbers here. We've got 5 numbers here on our pile. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. There's your picks. All right. $200,000 now up for grabs. $200,000. The question is, does any one of you want to take it? The 20 seconds will start now. There we go. We got a winner. $200,000 to Cupcake. Congratulations, Cupcake.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Congratulations. You can head off stage here. Just don't get chased around by a mouse. That's all I ask. Alrighty. Here we go. Down to 2. By now, we actually would have taken a commercial break, but That is not what we're going to do here, obviously, because, you know, we would build up the tension this way, but we don't want to be in here longer than we have to be here. So it's down to Valentino and Tucker. Just the two of you. 30 seconds on the clock. And it starts right now. Oh, by the way, $225,000. That's the offer. If neither one of you doesn't take it, then I will read off the name. That is an instant millionaire right now. But if one of you takes it, well then, self-explanatory. There's your 30-second timer. Okay. 30 seconds is up. It all comes down to this. None of you decided to take the offer. So, who is an instant millionaire right now? Let's find out. Tucker, you, unfortunately, will leave with nothing, which means Valentino, you are a millionaire! Yeah! Woo! Congratulations! Wow! Wow, Tucker, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, you go away empty-handed, but yeah, I hope you had fun.
Yes, I did.
All right, well, head off stage. All right. Well, last time we had a mouse problem, we used these barriers here, so for the downstairs basement door here, so although I keep hearing footsteps of some sort and other noises down here, so yeah, we'll see. Alrighty, but Valentino, like I said, you are a millionaire. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Alrighty, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to turn over this board in a minute. Now, what's going to happen is that we're going to determine, well, first you're going to see what Valentino's number was that he had picked earlier this morning before the show. Here it is, 326-826. That was the number he chose before tonight's show. He has no idea what the $1 billion number is. He has no idea. However, though, he could be a millionaire without even knowing it right now. As you know, we did choose a lucky number, a lucky 5 or 4-digit number earlier on in the show. Or 6-digit number, rather, excuse me. 6-digit number. So, here we go. Let's determine, or let's reveal the first, well, no, we're going to reveal the last number. We're going to start from the last and keep going forward. So, here we go. I'm going to move my podium over here now. All right. All righty, here we go. The last number, you picked a 6. The last number is a 6. Okay, there we go. It's good news so far. The 5th number you picked was a 2. But is the 5th number in the $1 billion number a 2? Let's find out. Yes, it is a 2. Okay, well, we're doing good so far. 4 digits left to go now. You thought the fourth number was an 8. The fourth number in the billion-dollar number was an 8. Were you right? Well, we're taking it off the thing there. Yes, you were, with an 8. All right, well, you've got half of it right so far. Let's see. We'll continue on. You predicted the third number, was a 6. What was your thought process behind choosing these numbers?
Well, I thought there would be some duplicates, so I chose, 2 duplicates.
Okay. All righty. Well, you picked a 6 here. Let's see if you were right. Yeah, it's a 6. So, starting from the last number and moving up. 6286. What were his last 4 numbers? Starting from the right and going left. 6286. You're just 2 numbers away from $1 billion. The second number you thought was a 2. Let's see. Was it a 2? Yeah, it was! What? A minute or so, yeah. Oh boy. Well, the second number going right. 26826. And what's the $1 billion number? Last 5 numbers? 26826. So it all comes down to this. You had a 3 for the first number. If I flip that over and it's a 3, you're going to be a billionaire with a B. How's that? I can't even talk right now. How are you feeling?
I'm nervous. Really, really nervous. But no matter what, I got $1 million, so it's almost no risk, all reward.
Very true. Here it is. For $1 billion, or just $1 million, here is the first number. God, this would be a really climactic moment if the mouse decided to pop up now. Oops. I guess I already partially revealed it. Ah, it's a 4. I am sorry, Valentino. But hey, $1 million. Who can argue about that? $1 million for Valentino. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Oh my, boy, oh boy. Oh, and I forgot to mention too. I completely forgotten to mention who had the closest number throughout the entire game. The closest 6-digit number the entire... I thought I saw something dart by the drum case there. That's why I kind of looked back behind. I forgot to mention because, we pretty much threw out the script once the mouse came up here. I forgot to mention who had the closest $1 billion, or closest to the $1 billion number the whole game. Because even if Valentino didn't have the closest, he was going to inherit that number anyway. Well, Valentino, as you can see, he had the closest number the entire game. 326826, that was the closest number out of the 10, and he picked that right from the start. So he was the closest throughout the entire game. So a big congratulations for being so accurate. I mean, geez Louise, I don't think I could have done that. Well, we had to end it a little bit early tonight, but that was because, we had an unwelcome visitor to the set. We'll just call it like that. That's never happened live. That has never happened live. That is just crazy. So, yeah, like I said, I do apologize for that. Yep, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Yep. So, yeah, I do apologize for that unwelcome visitor. But thank you all so much for watching. I think just from the response... my mom was just talking to me off camera. Well, from what it's looking like, this show has been received well here tonight, so I think we're going to bring it back next year. So yeah, next summer, July 2025, we'll bring it on back here. But yeah, so 11 p.m. news. I mean, in some markets it does air at 10 p.m., but in most it's 11. But yeah, either way, thank you all so much for watching. We're gonna get out of here as quickly as possible. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Congratulations to all of our winners. All of our winners. Good night. The 11 p.m. Eastern news will start in 3 minutes. Your local news, yes.